It's a weekly world update with Corey Sorkin.
Welcome to Weekly World Update, everyone. I'm Corey Sorkin, and here's what's making news. Tebowmania has finally reached the tri-state area with the introduction news conference held at the Jets training camp in Florham Park, New Jersey. Tebow mentioned that he was excited to be a Jet a record 19 times in 8 minutes. Following the big news conference, he had this tweet about Mark Sanchez. Quote, Sanchez and I have been best boyfriends for as long as I can remember. End quote. Hashtag, long live the King Jesus Christ. Pretty sure he meant to say friends there, but, darn not autocorrect. In health news this week, there has been a reported cure for type 2 diabetes. Apparently, weight loss surgery can omit such an illness altogether. Sure, but isn't that just a cop-out? There is always good old-fashioned exercise. The rising popular series Hunger Games came out in theaters and racked up a whopping $214.3 million in ticket sales. This is a truly remarkable film that takes place in the future with battles to the death over food. Oddly enough, I left the theater with all my emotions and feelings satisfied, but hunger was not one of them. James Cameron, director of Titanic and Avatar, reached rock bottom quite literally. He traveled more than 35,000 feet, equivalent to 7 miles, in a one-man water submarine. He filmed his entire experience and had various comments regarding this remarkable feat, including seeing visual proof of Jack wearing Rose's diamond necklace that she threw over. I guess Jack really did steal it while on board the ship. You may have heard in the news lately that former Vice President Dick Cheney received a brand new heart in an open heart transplant surgery at the age of 71. That spurred quite the debate, but not so much about him getting a brand new heart that'll last him for roughly another 10 years, but more so for the fact that he reportedly accidentally shot 2 surgeons while under anesthesia. But doctors say they accidentally hit the wrong reflex nerve. A new study finds that the secret to a slimmer body is chocolate. Well, of course it has to be chocolate. That's the only food that we haven't truly ruled out. Because we just assumed that it was part of the growing problem. Guess when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. The college entry exams known as the shitty-ass tests, or SATs, are stepping up its policy on students cheating the system. Apparently, you can't just pay your local agent to take the test for you. I hear you actually have to take the test yourself. Or do you? Next up, the Hispanic community. Vámonos, amigos! President Obama is under harsh criticism for words spoken on mic accidentally while at a meeting overseas. He reportedly, don't quote me on this, said, quote, do you think we could hurry this up? I have a 9 o'clock meeting to drop a nuke. All area nations are on now high alert that the U.S. is planning to drop a huge smelly nuke on top of them. Scared most of all? You guessed it, Japan! According to a new poll, supporters of the Afghan War has reached an all-time low. Just 1 out of 4 people are for the war. Well, sure, anytime a soldier goes on a shooting rampage and blames it on intoxication, that's sure to bring approval ratings up, isn't it? Get ready, Harry Potter fans. Soon you will be able to take your own tour of Hogwarts. When Warner Brothers opens up its doors soon, you will be able to see such places as Dumbledore's office, the Hogwarts Castle, the Great Hall, Diagon Alley, don't want to send you to a wrong place, and Gryffindor's Common Room. Remember, the password is Fat Lady. You could see props, costumes, all that fun stuff that all the characters used. All this sounds really interesting. But, you know what? I'm reading this, and it says right here you need to enter through platform 9 3/4. What a dangerous scam they have going on here. They're going to have kids running into brick walls. That's bloody mad! Finally tonight, there has been a new study out published by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention that says that autism is up 25%. That's truly astounding. But things were quite different 30 to 40 years ago. Back then, kids would come home from school, from being inside all day, and play outside with their friends. Now, kids are practically indoors all day, 24/7, playing video games and watching TV, and on their laptops and iPads and iPhones and whatever they got there. Sources close to the study also say that if your child would rather tweet or text someone that's just across the room or maybe even sitting right next to them, you should consider checking them out and getting them a full evaluation. And that's Weekly World Update. I'm Corey Sorkin. We'll see you back here next time. Good night, everyone.